Well, meowdy. We are back. More pathologic. Let's actually get some people diagnosed today. Like I said I was going to last time. I think I really only can. Like, I know there's a couple things I can run around and do. Oh yeah, we're starting right at the beginning of the day. Okay. Loot all my stuff from the day before, and we need to get a bunch of tobacco. We're not going to talk to her, because I know that she's not going to give us anything we need.
You're too high-strung.
Playing some good music to start the day.
As if things are animated.
Okay. Kid's already here. Need to unwrap it to get them out. Okay. And now I need to her trade's changed from yesterday to today, which is kind of nice actually. Okay. And I have our bull. There we go. Diagnose each patient correctly. And if I remember, it's like right here. I need to get more tobacco. So we'll stop by with the kids at the trading post. Oh, yep. See if they've got some more. I'm trying to hit Q. I'm doing a terrible job doing it. More tobacco. More glass. For 6. Split stack into 2. There we go. So I need 2 more. I don't need any more bullets. I don't need any more matches. I'll actually go ahead and put the matches in my hotbar. Because then it'll clear up some inventory space. Let's try the rioting district real quick. See if they've got anything for us. If I remember right from last time, this one should be pretty easy to run through. Also, I don't know what's going on with the weird nest-like objects here. I thought I had a jump. There we go.
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
That works. Don't you dare. Holy crap. Okay. Split stack. I need another 3. What is this? Taurine. Oh, okay. I don't think I need that much. Let's do that. Take this out. Wait, is this 3 or 4? Do I have anything for 3? Yeah, we'll probably just be better off doing it like this. Okay, we have the tobacco for those now. And I think I can go out the door for this. Let's go get those masks real quick, because I did not realize we would get them so quickly. Should be just a straight run through this district. Not that way. Okay, scoot along the wall here. Sure. Oh, too much. Agony. The patient died in pain because of me. Okay. God damn it. Let me out. There you go. Oh, that hurt. Damn. Okay. Like this. Should be something like that, right? Oh. And then the door out of here should be like right here-ish. Yes. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I quite get the putting somebody out of their misery thing yet. Oh, this way. Okay, I think we've done this before. Here's the tobacco. There we go. Masquerade violation. Don't mask for 5 handfuls of tobacco. Which I should have just given. Oh, okay. Alright, kid, here's your tobacco. Tribute and beliefs. Okay. Now we need to go back to that kid. And up. Oh, fuck. I really messed shit up. Is that right? One moment. Yes, it looks to be good. Alright. Okay, train yard. Because we need to go out to the train graveyard after this. Okay. Of course I say let's cure some patients, and I immediately go do something else. I still plan on working on them today, if I can at least get most of them. We'll have to see, though. I think it's like 2 or 3 o'clock counts as our halfway point, so...
The town dribbles.
Hmm. I'm not hearing the kid. I think that's... Oh. I think that's more worrying than hearing the kid, honestly.
Tired of this noise.
I think it good. Oh, this way.
I could use some quiet.
Okay, then this way.
I'd rather not hear this.
I know you don't, dude. God, that was bright. And kid. Let's talk. Hello, I have a face for you. Here, look. Is this what you wanted? Are you ready to put it on? Huh, okay. Ooh, pity me. I guess I better do it myself. One moment. Keep your head straight. Red room. Oh, I'm so sorry. I haven't wounded you, have I? Shame on me. You can't imagine what an honor it is for me to meet a famous thanatologist, a researcher on the cutting edge of science. And I, the way you've seen me, shameful. You actually know what thanatology is? Really? Of course I do. As soon as I learned how to read, I dived into the encyclopedias. Science encyclopedias, most of all. Such a temptation for a child. The fossilized life forms, the whims of evolution, the inner workings of the body, and the mind, too. But the mind as an organ of the body? Curious. You sound so differently. You do sound like an entirely different person when you wear that mask, like a human being. You're a thinker, Dr. Dankovsky. Certainly, you do admit the possibility that there are some natural laws yet undiscovered. What seems child's play now might become the beginning of fundamental research one day. Okay, that's really funny. So the point of the first game is that in a way it's all fake. Everything that happened in the town was played by 2 children. Which is partially, I'm sure, why the children act so odd in this. I promise to protect you from scathing reviews if you enter the university. Perhaps you'll actually discover something. Both for your kind words and for finding my face, my mask. Tell me, will you return to your people now, either home or to the polyhedron? It's cold out here and not safe overall. I will. I'm all right now. I don't want to see the reminders of the beast triumph over the mind either. All these chewed things. I hope you never have to experience anything like that. Glad you've come to your senses. Good luck. Humanity restored. My decisions echoes in the future. I still don't know why Katerina Soborov is dead. She's just spontaneously died on like day 3 for me. It was definitely a choice I made.
Boiling,
I just don't know what the
cracking,
choice was.
Screeching.
Like, I made a choice, and then I got out of the conversation, and it said, Katerina Saburov has died. And I went to the map, and it said, on day 7, she's dead now. Do you think I can run faster than any train with this much mania?
I think probably your heart would explode first.
Ah, it'll be fine. Okay, let's go actually cure some disease. Or at least diagnose it.
I'm gonna go lay down.
Okay. Enjoy your sleep.
Hopefully.
Is this the way out? No, I basically turned left immediately. Oh, can I squeeze through? Excuse me? No, okay. Please? No? You know what? We're just gonna... This way? This way-ish? I think approximately this way. There we go. That is not the route I took. Okay. All right. Okay, I remember. Oh, interesting. I'm actually kind of glad I was holding this then. Where did that trigger? Somewhere around here? Okay. I still think my diagnosis that I did do yesterday is correct. Okay. Oh, I should see what's in that package I picked up. A single dose of, or a heavy dose of morphine. Okay, do some work. So let's take a look at our casebook. Grouse no longer eats inedible things after your pills, but it's absolutely impossible to inquire about her condition. Nothing more than or yeah. How did you manage to find the right diagnosis for her? Oh, okay. So I did get the right diagnosis. All patients? Oh! Okay, so this is a good way to see how you've done. Let's talk to Yakov Little again. And then anything for grouse we don't need. Okay. Oh, I can't talk to him again. Okay. Casebook. Wannabe scientist and he makes inventions. So my brain immediately goes to he may be working with toxic materials. A peddler and bandit with smoke. He's a smoker and already has fever. Oh god, where was that one? There we go. That should be him. So let's talk with him. Where's the wise woman? I asked for a wise woman. Unfortunately, we only have medical doctors here. What's the nature of your emergency? You can't help me either, Stitcher. Without a wise woman, I'm done for. Never should have tried to work that mark. Greed got the better of me, and now the jig is up. He cursed me. I have a feeling I'll regret asking, but tell me what happened from the beginning and how it has affected your health. There's this oof bird in town named Pockface, a huckster. Owns a few shops, got so much money, could use it as kindling, but everyone knows it all came straight from the evil one. It's not his. An oof bird, as in a rich person? Could you please express yourself a little more clearly? It's clear as day, Stitcher. Let's get to the point. Why beat around the bush? Everyone knows Pockface consorts with the evil one, sold his soul in exchange for wealth, and now he's living it up. Where does that kind of money come from? This guy's all, what, ginned up? Ginned up? Ginned up. In silk, his house fitted in oak and ash. He's a dodger, I tell you. What does this have to do with healthcare? Don't you see? Folks tell the truth about that guy. The evil one doesn't help people out of the goodness of his heart. That's why Pockface is rotting alive, covered in scars and sores. Walking corpse really traded his soul and flesh for the sweet smell of scratch. Have you met with Pockface recently? Sores and scars. Okay. Looks like he's got reddening around the eyes. Oh, that gets rid of everything if fever is a thing. But it could be red eyes. Its alteration is visible to the naked eye. Okay, no. It was Three Fingers from Hindquarter who tipped me off about Pockface's place. Said he was an easy mark. Anyone could walk right in, no tools needed. Well, I decided to take it. Seemed like a simple job. Thick or something, I went to case the joint after dark while the bat was still in dreamland. Job went south, he woke up. I drew my piece on him, but I'm kind of short of bullets, you see. So we jawed for a bit, and then Pockface laid this curse on me. He said I'd rot in my own skin just like him. Put a damn jinx on me, he did. Starting to rot alive too. Are you growing a tail? Horns coming in? I was cracking jokes at first too. Then the fever hit me. My shakes. My forehead's burning like a stove. This headaches grabbed me like devils are dancing inside my skull, just buzzing and buzzing. Oof, that's some powerful witchcraft. Okay. So, headache? We're not seeing anything for photophobia yet. Weakness. He did mention some shaking. Oh, where is that one? Weakness. Feels lethargic, inactive, often lacks strength for daily activities, often associated with low blood pressure. We'll mark it, because that does get rid of the anemic vasculopathy caused by microorganisms from steppe soil entering the bloodstream. Cases of airborne transmission are also reported but require confirmation. Okay, so that might be the airborne thing. So if he's got a rash, it's more likely this one. So it could be either at this time. Is there any major... So skin or mouth? Oh, nope. Stop that. So I guess I could test the skin or mouth and just have it now. Do you have any physical contact or just talk? He hucked a loogie right in my face after he hexed me. I got punched him, stuffed my bag with whatever was lying around, and scrambled to the boys' hideout, gave the loot to our chief, but the curse took hold that evening. Alright. So... airborne transmission. Probably not this one, honestly. I don't want to use my reagent if I don't have to be honest. Okay. Excessive thinness, unhealthy pallor, malnutrition, or an alarming system. Maybe. So, heart, severe pallor, okay, so it's probably going to be this one. Unless everything flips. Because hematomas, that's skin bruising. Yes, correct? No? 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 Oh no, it's circulatory system, yeah. I think I'm honestly good with that. Let's talk to him again. Answer some questions. Why are you so pale? You watch your mouth, quack dog. I'm fine, so keep it simple. Keep it simple so it makes sense. Fine is someone like me and you're deathly pale. Have you heard that curses stick longer with pale people? Some doctor you are. Real shit magnet in that. Sun's always flipped me, the bird, but nighttime witchcraft latched on me right away. Your ribs are sticking out. It's painful to look at. Do you eat properly? Why are you crooning on at people like some cat in a cream, dragging everyone into a corner and feeling them up? Be they men or women, disgraceful. Do you go filling up worms too? Examining patients is my job. Red eyes. Maybe it is a symptom. Okay. I feel pretty safe calling it this one. Yeah, there's nothing that matches the everything that we've seen. And I'd rather honestly just try that one again, if that's the case. Okay, let's talk. I can see the way you're looking at me. What way? With contempt. At a colleague, no less. Granted, we're not colleagues in a professional sense, but we do have the same calling, and you'd be wise to listen to me, since we're fighting the same enemy, death. Except, unlike you, I've all but won my battle. Oh, no. You're not here to prove any kind of point. Please, tell me what seems to be the problem. I have no complaints. What kind of sickness can touch a man who has access to knowledge that can cure any disease? And sure enough, now you're looking at me different. I can see a thirst for knowledge in your eyes. Get ready, then, to receive it in full. The theory is baseless, unless it has an experimental result to back it up. I'm living proof that my formula works. Now that I have it, I can never contract any kind of disease. I will be honest, though, the system is almost perfect, but isn't flawless. It's still rough around the edges in a few places. Such as? Breathing, for one. The lungs grow in size, and relearn to breathe with them takes time. Unpleasant, but no more than that. Then there are the embovines. Okay, so he's having difficulties breathing. You know, embovines. Howdy! Welcome. Did my alert worked! Woo! I didn't hear it, but that works as long as I know. How was Resident Evil? Was it too loud, by the way? The raid alert? I was trying to keep it mostly level. Very evil, many residents. Yeah, I may or may not have actually just shut off the system that had you over on the side. It's about the same volume as your voice. Okay, that's about what I was shooting for at the time. Maybe we'll knock it down just a little bit. But it works. I'm actually going to try and do that. That might help. Because that should make it so I can hear it. Oh, you made it to the arc? Your alerts don't work? What are you using for your alerts? Because I did find the system just in Twitch that'll let you attach them. Stream elements? Okay, yeah. I'm using OBS, which might change things a little bit. I'd have to actually look. Howdy. Bad temperature? Ah, okay. Yeah, Horror Hog might be a little better at getting you the exacts, because I use OBS. Stream Elements doesn't like Linux, and I've been running Linux. Honestly, I've been loving using Linux. It just gives me problems to solve, and I like solving problems. Anyway, we did get one diagnosis, and honestly, I'm like nearly certain, even though the guy was being rough about it, basically, otherwise, are his pupils dilated? I just realized. Do I have anything for that? Oh, let me go back over here. Regular pupil shape, photophobia, visual impairment. Envisaged differently. The patient sees poorly at distance or close. Image doubles in their eyes. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Honestly, as long as all of your files that you want to keep are on a separate drive from what you're installing Linux on, you'll be fine. And I'm talking like thumb drive, SSD, hard disk, just something else that isn't what you're installing your system onto. Like, especially if it's a thumb drive, you literally unplug it so that way it can't touch it. It's not there for it to use. Hell, if you need a thumb drive, I have some. And it's not like it's hard to get more. Plus, I have a fairly user-friendly version. I can move most of my stuff to my SSD. That's fair. But like, do I have my thumb drive right here? I have a thumb drive for Mint. Oh yeah, here it is. I have a thumb drive for Mint Linux just sitting on my desk because it's the main one I use. But it's, especially if you're moving from Windows to Linux, it's pretty user-friendly. There's a couple things, it pushes back just enough to learn. But you have to be willing to sit down and solve a problem. Not just push it off. That's like the only thing. Because Windows isn't going to do it for you. There's a couple times where you have to sit there and wait for an update. But then you can go and say, hey, I'm having this issue. Is anybody else having this issue? And make it known. Anyway, we did get... So, we did her the other day. Hers was super simple. I'm sure you can see it there. She basically had, like, everything lined up with this one. Yeah, that's another thing keeping me from switching. I will give it this much. Yes, you have to sit down and solve the problems yourself. You can do that, though. I know you in real life. I know you can do it. The issue is sitting down and doing it. And then we had just done Burdock. As you can see here, he had 5 symptoms all lining up basically exactly. Every time I asked him about him, he went, "What do you mean?" Take out my glasses and just struggling to find the keys now. Yeah, that's fair. I don't get that, though. I have like basically perfect vision. Better than average. I'm throwing stuff. But yeah, he was basically like, with all the symptoms that he was willing to give me, he lined up perfectly for him. And then we just started Hardman, who is hallucinations. I don't think I marked that one. Perception of objectively non-existent objects and phenomena. I guess phenomena would line up. Yeah, that you can't relate to my side. I can't relate to your side. I don't know what it's like. It's weird. I didn't know he had hallucinations, so it's actually kind of nice to see that. I mean, it kind of makes sense because he had the talk of the M. bovines. Ink syndrome. Infection often found in sewage and stagnant water bodies, can also be present in fish tissues. The virus alters the blood's chemical composition, resulting in darkening of blood vessels in the eyes, and throughout the body's circulatory system. Hallucinations and difficulty breathing in patients may indicate brain damage and therefore an almost inevitable fatal outcome. Oh, that's not good. Again, consuming water manifests through gastric disorders and ulcerative lesions on the lips. Subsequently, the patient loses appetite and experiences obsessive hallucinations. Obsessive hallucinations. Redness around the nose and lip lesions. Nothing that I'm seeing. Okay. And those are only 2. I guess they didn't do the redness or the lip lesions because it would have been a super easy one again. Alright, nasty little things. Always looking to get into your intestines. But now I found the solution. All you need to do is close your mouth. Yes, it's that simple. Close it and don't open it again until they're gone. Huh, I see. Overall, as you can see, it's a small price for staying healthy forever. But you might be curious as to the details. Don't hold back, ask your questions, I admit. I do feel a craving for educational discussion sometimes, too. Please tell me more about your formula. At last, you're willing to talk as equals. Take it in, absorb it, digest it. Now, have you ever entertained the possibility that water might not be merely a life-giving fluid, but also a repository of information? Okay. So both these line up. So just contaminated water versus sewage and stagnant water. Let's keep an eye out for that difference. I used to allow myself bolder revolutionary thoughts when I was drinking with the other students after the exams. Water is like a notebook you keep on your desk. You can write words on there, cross them out, write something else. Like how you've read a few of those news articles on chemistry, and now you're romanticizing the passive transport processes a bit too much. Would you mind not interrupting me? You, for example, have impounded those drinking barrels because you think they were infected. So what's really in them? But all those barrels really contain is a string of words that can be corrected, turning the poison into its own antidote. Much like if you removed the prefix dis from disaffection. So my formula removes these dis from the disease in the water. Do you get it now? Are you talking about some chemical compound you add to the water? I'm no medic and no chemist. My science transcends the empirical and the exact. It has its own approach with that's distinct and unique. All that you need is a sheet of paper, a pencil, and some infected water. Yeah, this guy like, show me your arms. Yeah. I'm taking this one. People interacting with water is the Gorkon. People interacting with specific step water bodies of Gorkon. One moment. Let's tissue mouth intestines versus... Okay, let's take a mouth sample from him. I think I understand what this so-called experiment of yours is, You write the formula on a sheet of paper and brief for it to dissolve completely. You'll get water that's not only disease-free, but also acts as a cure. If you don't believe me, just take a look at me. I'm always my own test subject. That's the lungs cleansing themselves and growing what causes the feeling that the air's been pumped out of them. The passing phenomena not worthy of so much attention. I still don't understand what you mean by M. bovines. You know, those little ones. Like balls of bread, terribly obnoxious. They came when I was testing the second improved formula myself. Haven't left ever since. How are you feeling after your experiment? Dear colleague, quiet. Can you hear it? Oh no, I'm afraid it's them, the M. bovines. Yes, certainly. There's one on your shoulder already. Be careful, keep your mouth closed tightly. Can we talk after they disappear? Okay, we're going to take a sample from this guy. Patient is delusional. Guess we'll have to take your sample in silence. Take sample. Escape. Okay. Alright. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Oh. Oh, there we go. Organ is healthy. Okay. I'm willing to call it that. So it was the one that... So ink syndrome. Yeah, because it can't be this one. Lock in diagnosis. We'll find out in the morning. Can I at least examine you? We can examine him while we're waiting. And I was hoping to meet them. His veins have completely darkened. So, circulatory system. So again, it's not letting me select. Oh, that's because I did the diagnosis. Okay. But yeah, I'm basically confirmed on that one. Alright, we did him, so it's just her now? Oh, Luke. 3 reagent, let's go! I have 3 left to do 1 patient. This is really nice. I guess we're going this way. One of the most fascinating things in the steppe is stumbling upon Durzen. Do you know their horns glow at night? It's breathtaking. Do we have any information on her? She's a peddler. And she resides in the flank. Not much else past that. Okay. Do you visit the steppe often? It's part of my job, Doctor. Do you think the kin have no use for our town's goods out there? Of course they do. So if she does visit the steppe, that's important. Really? So what do you sell to the kin? Everything. Once an Odong ordered a portable gramophone for me. You know why? To stay awake at night herding bulls, he said. Imagine that. You're walking through the steppe and what do you see? An Odong with a gramophone. I think I understand that Odong with the gramophone. Those sounds of my stomach churn. My stomach turns sometimes. Ugh. Will you let me go, Doctor? Back to Sam and gramophones, the Odong. Who stitched me up? Who snitched on me? My neighbors? What were you hoping for? The infected districts are dangerous. She's got some yellowing around her eyes. Is that anything? Red eye, visual impairment, darkened eye capillaries. Okay, no. Doesn't look like anything. Unless we've got anything for the liver. Yellowing of the skin. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put that in for now. Maybe? Maybe? Yeah. No need to try and scare me, Doctor. You're not very good at it anyway. I have goods left there. What am I supposed to sell? The steppe air? Are those goods more valuable than your life? No goods means no life, Doctor. There's no leaving town to stock up, and more districts are getting quarantined. How am I supposed to make a living? Why is everyone in this town so keen on killing themselves? You're talking like a steppe buzzard. There's always screeching about death, too. Die gives me the shivers. Alright, to business. Since you're at the hospital already, what seems to be the problem? Besides the fact that you dragged me here against my will, well, been hard walk and far lately. Not much strength in me anymore. Feels like I can't get as much done in a day as I used to. And then there's this pain in my chest, too. Alright, so chest pain and weakness. If we get rid of yellowing of the skin, that actually clears up quite a bit. When did you start feeling weak? 2 or 3 days ago, I went on a brisk walk out into the steppe and was all but crawling on my way back. And that was the moment you chose to present me with a lovely little quarantine, right where all my goods were. Okay, so drinking from a dirty cup, smoking pipe, or rinsing eyes with contaminated water. Mainly prevalent in countries with average to low living standards, can take on high mortality rates. Oh, tuberculosis. Okay. Infectious disease caused by bacteria found in sweet fruits or berries. Respiratory, so probably contact with others. From animals and their waste. So we've got animals and their waste. There we go. Sweet fruits and berries. Stop that. Low living standards. Contaminated water again? What do your trips to the steppe look like? I load my goods on the train, I go to Sheken first, then further on to the temporary camps where the bull herds are. I buy things to sell in town from them. I pick herbs and berries on the way too for myself and for trading. Was the latest trip different? It's berries. Right now, that would put it at fruit typhoid. Hearing impairment, vein damage, slow pulse, rash are probably going to be the ones they'll throw me with. When did the chest pain start? On my way back from the steppe. It's like someone's pricking me from the inside like a thorn growing. Could I have hurt my spine all these years trading, carrying everything on my back? And I handled it right until this. Okay, let's perform an examination. We don't quite have enough. Your heart rate's actually a little very high. With pale skin, though under the steppes sun she should have tanned. Okay. Okay, so pallor. Which does get rid of fruit typhoid. Makes it basically just the acute bronchiopathy. Fever, muscle weakness, and burning sensation in the heart area. Okay. Cough. Extreme cough, difficulty breathing. Okay, back. Since we've got plenty of time. Still pale. I do love that they actually... Oh, such a spirited one could have gotten in the fight over goods. Do we have anything for that? We don't. Except be under the line of hematoma. What's this one? Oh, this is one of the ones that the last guy had. We'll keep an eye out, I guess. Arms reverse. It's only the one, so it's not super weird. Legs reverse. Okay. We will go ahead and throw hematoma on there, just so I can talk to her about it. She's got a lot of blood on her. So have you found any sores? Did those no good neighbors of mine snitch on me for nothing? Not for nothing, maybe. Can I ask you a few questions? Well, talking's free, so go on then. You say you make regular trips into the steppe, but your skin is quite pale. That's strange. It's just how I was born. There's no in between for me. Just pale or red. Used to be I get burned in a minute under the steppe sun. Now I've got more sense, so I cover up and treat my skin with ointments like the herb brides taught me. Okay, so she actually goes out of her way to protect her skin. So we could probably remove severe pallor. Is that blood? Were you injured? Or is it something else? Stains? Really? Where? Right here on the chest and down the skirt. I can't see anything light. Let me have another word. Look. Okay, so eyesight. Visual impairment. Which one is the one that's not matching here? Hematomas. Okay. So we're actually still pretty good for this fruit typhoid. Vein damage. One moment. Varicose veins are darkening. Oh, okay, never mind. Tell me, how's your eyesight? I have a good eye. I do. Can see a lone herdsman in the steppe when he's still an hour's walk away. But I didn't notice the stains on my dress for some reason, not until you pointed them out. You're telling me you never had trouble with your eyesight before? No, doctor, never. It surprised me too. In the stains, I found some crowberry bushes on the way to Shaken, ripe and heavy, so I ate my fill. You grab a handful and the juices run down your arms. That's where I must have dirtied the dress. Tell me you at least washed those berries. Don't worry, doctor. My stomach probably digests right. Okay, it's the fruit. Okay. I'm willing to call it. Because we'll still finish this, but where'd the bruising come from? My tray, do you know how heavy it is? I was carrying it with these two hands of mine all these years. You can call it a work injury, I suppose, but it's alright. I'm used to it. Okay, yeah. I swear, all of them today, unless I got one of these wrong, all of them were super easy. Because, yeah, the hematoma isn't even on there. Okay. Results will be delivered directly to Stillwater after 6. Okay. And we are currently looking at 17 would be 5. Guess we got a little bit of time. Which way is going to be better? Because that would be a short one, but I know that this one's not bad, so we'll do that. Hello there, child. I do kind of miss in Pathologic 1, basically every kid you could see you could trade with. Oh, I passed by the gate. And there was a lot more shops you could actually, like, go into and stuff. 17 minutes. Alright. Should be, I basically just followed this left side. Hey, dude. Oh yeah, that was pretty quick. Oh, right. Into the Stillwater. That was actually pretty good. I wonder why these doors are still locked. Oh wait, it's day 6! I know what I can do while we're waiting. I want to go up here to the canes to see if I can get into the study. God, their lampposts are really pretty. Yes, I know there are some points of interest left unexplored. Are they all marked? Okay, let's go check out Simon's study. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in. 2, 6, 9, and 12. So it's got to be something like I have to enter on like 6, try to enter on like 6 and 12 or something, right? Or maybe it's I have to enter at noon on 6? I don't know. That is one of the things that I am debating just looking up. Just to see how. But I do want to play through each day at least once first. Let's save the town first, and then I can worry about Simon's study.
Never alone. Things everywhere.
Just playing the piano to raise my mania a little bit. Yeah. Number 33 reporting. I brought the reports on today's patients. What became of them after your prescriptions? Please review them. Thank you, 33. An error's crept into the diagnosis. Someone's diagnosis is, alas, incorrect, which means we won't get a vaccine today. Damn, okay, who was it? Because I felt pretty confident about all those. Casebook. Burdock, that restless bandit, was seized by a terrible fever. In that state, he remembered the curse again, tried to escape from the hospital, probably to a witch. I'll be honest with you, the orderlies and I got scared, didn't stop him, but he had died not far from the hospital, poor soul. His body was completely exhausted, couldn't withstand the escape. Okay, so one that I was like, oh, it's either going to be good or it's going to be bad. But now that we know that it's bad, that makes sense. And everyone else was good. Honestly, so I'm gonna have to do his stuff again. Didn't I do a test for him? Or no, it was somebody else. But now I've got 3 whole reagents I can use on all of his stuff. The thug in the hospital, Burdock. Okay. Me looking at your diagnosis stuff like, Yeah, I definitely kind of rushed through that, but we also got some other stuff done today. And then tomorrow, I just have to talk to the gal downstairs. And... Or do I? Do I need to? Dog mask, which has been completed. Bull in the still water. Might see Ruben on the next day. Only those who know the lines have the right to cut open the dead and extract their organs. This is where our Artemi Brock comes to the stage once again. Do I need to go? Wait, is that a day 5 thing? Okay, every now and again, my brain gets wrapped around. Okay, I don't want to use the glass shards yet. Can I can discard these matches, right? Because they have no use for me now. Oh god, yes, okay. We'll do that. Let's see what they've got to trade real quick. This way. Trade. I've got 3 reagents to do 1 guy. don't need to analyze anything. What about mixing something? All recipes? I can't make anything right now. I don't need more reagent. I mean, some extra healing wouldn't be terrible. I don't know if either of these two have any water, though. I don't know. It felt... Oh, they do have some water. Cool. I needed morphine and something else. I wish I could just click that. Morphine and strychnine, which I do have. That's a heavy dose. I need just a single. Then 4 of something. Okay. Split stack, do one of these. And then I can get the 2 water from him. It's worth 6. What do I have? What do I... Guess I could do 1 more of these. Because then I'll still have the 2 to make my 2 healing items. Then I can take these 2. Trade. Mix the medicine. All recipes. Recipe. Can I put more? No. Okay. Health item, apathy, and that looks pretty good. We'll actually go ahead and rest for today. Actually, I have an idea. Because they wouldn't put the thing about Isidore's house on my map, on my thing, on my mind map.
Every
My
crack,
mind palace.
like a gunshot.
They wouldn't put it there unless it was something, right? Let's go check out his house. Or maybe I need to go to his house on day 6. Hindquarters, correct? Yeah, it should be that one right there. I'm gonna have to go through at least an infected. Oh, I hate this one. At least I already got rid of the one gal. I can't go that way. Okay, nope, not there. About like this, like this. I don't get what's up with the rags. Like, are they just meant to limit infection spread? Or are they more like barrier walls that we would use in an actual quarantine?
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant.
Hey guys, I think everything's vibrant to this guy. Look at this guy. Push. Oh, there's more of the mold on the house. Nope, that's not my way out. Maybe. My mania is too low. Oh, it's rioting here now. Why is it rioting there? It's not? Okay. Game was showing something weird for a moment.
It was quiet in Thanatica.
Yeah, I'm sure it was, buddy. But you're not there anymore. So suck it up. My health's a little low. Let's fix that. I kind of miss the old style that they did for the mania effect. I don't know. I just think it was my preferred one. Oh, no, this can't be it. Guys, I lost the guy's house. Cause that should be Olgminski. It's this one up here. Okay. The riot lasted seconds. We missed it clearly. That's fair. Makes me think of every time I go on a minor rant at work. Because I will look at my coworker who's with me and go, hey, you okay if I rant real quick? And they usually go, yeah. And then I do it, and then we're good. But I try and be there if they need the rant. Hey, bud. A mirror.
Superstitions aren't real.
You good there, bud? Just sleeping it off? It's a really nice tree. What is that? What is that? That's whatever this is. Guys, I lost the guy's house. I don't know where it's at anymore. I don't know where Simon's house is anymore. Yeah, this can't be it. What is this? Where am I? Oh, it's empty. Cigarette case will protect from a bullet. What? What does that mean? Is that something I can I trade it? Oh, this is the stomatins? No, it's not the stomatins. Sabarovs, that's who they are. That's weird. So I played the original, and I'm used to the Sabarov house being, like, right here. I wish that I could, like, mouse over them and see. Because, like, that's the theater, but I know that's the theater. That's the town hall. I don't remember what you are. I don't remember. I swear it was in, like, a corner alley, though, or something like that. That's the... Laura Ravel, that's her safe house. This is the graveyard district. This is the Canes. Oh, that's the Olgminski. There's a picture of a bull over here. I wish I knew how to read Latin. And also that my cursive wasn't so terrible. Like, I could if I really sat down and thought about it. But it is terrible. I don't think those lines are straight. I don't think that's at a perfect 90. But that's okay. Okay. So I guess we're gonna go check out whatever the hell this house is. I don't remember. Here we are. Or I was gonna go, because I saw that there was actually a way into that house when I was just looking at the map. I think there was a way in that I had just missed when I was looking at it before. And I don't remember what this house is, so might as well go look at it. Should be just ahead and to the left. Yeah, it's this one here. There's a gap in the fence. Hello. No? Okay. Hey, kid. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where the hell I'm going now. We could try this one, but I don't think it's that. Where the hell is this? I'm just gonna look it up. A moment. Unless anybody else knows where it's at. Okay, it looks like... Or maybe I'm trying to get into Isidore's house. I don't know. Okay. I don't know why this house is highlighted then. Like... Keek.
Misophonia, Dankovsky.
Maybe a little. As a treat. Oh, I went the opposite direction from what I wanted to. Okay, I found the house I was looking for. Can I go in? I can. Why can I go in? Stealing his nuts. Oh. Why are you unlocked? Okay, I really thought there was gonna be something here. 'Cause like, why would they mention it? But there's nothing. Okay. At least nothing that I can find. Also, why is his house not highlighted? Okay. I think we've really only got one thing left to do. But with only one thing left to do, I'm gonna need, it looks like I'm gonna need like a whole day to do it. Let's do that. Okay, there's something, let's check here. What's up with this? Can I go in? I can go in. Okay, so why is this important? It's because I've been stealing their nuts. Okay. So, is it related to this? Or is it around this curve? Then it's in reference to. Can I? Oh. Oh. Is it this curve? Kinda, but not quite, it seems. Which would make the other side doesn't have anything on it. There and but there's nothing really over that way. There's nothing we can access. Unless it's supposed to be this. With two, yeah, so it's gotta be this curve, because it's curved two bridges. If it is supposed to be referencing the town. Is there anybody here? Nobody's here. Okay. It's worth a shot. Hey, bud. Rough day? Are you kidding me? I want through here. God damn it. My mania's too low again. Okay. Let's go. Let's go ahead and restart today. Which the bachelor will remember as close ones. So I need to reset the thug. And everything else looks good. Everything else looks good. Okay. Alright. Oh man, it's already almost 8. Day 6, which is not the end yet. Okay, let's talk.
People never change, but souls can ascend.
You know, Dankovsky, when Alexander told me he assigned an outsider doctor to fight the plague, I questioned his decision. But now I see he was right. You're doing very well. Such blatant flattery. People usually lead that way when they want something from me. You're right. I have a very delicate matter to discuss with you. You might have met the local children, the ones that neither live with the polyhedron nor run with Notkin's gang, I mean. Yeah, I remember. Murky, Sticky, and there's another one. Shrimp, I think. Such funny names they have. And those children, yes, there's a problem. No one has seen them since yesterday. They're usually always around, but now they're just gone. To thin air. I'm not the only one who noticed. My neighbors did too. Something's wrong. I was meaning to ask you to find out where they might be. One fear. Artemi Barak. Why are you so worried about other people's children all of a sudden? Not other people's children. There are these nasty rumors going around town about my daughter, Clara. People say she had something to do with their disappearance. It's not true, and I'm ready to testify under oath that Clara is innocent. So you're not asking me to find the children. You're asking me to divert suspicion from your daughter. I see. Ah. Are you familiar with Anna Angel? Sounds like a stage name of one of those combatants dancers. A horrible creature. People say many things about her. For example, she was once part of a traveling theater troupe. She used to kidnap children and sell them. Are these suspicions all you have on her, or do you actually have proof of her involvement? I personally saw her talking to them in the hindquarters yesterday. The children were on the playground. She came up and spoke to them, and then they disappeared. After this does not mean because of this. The children disappeared after talking to a woman who's known for kidnapping children. Isn't that enough for you? I don't know. I'd like to hear her side of the story first. Have you talked to her? Of course not. I can't. She won't tell me anything. She knows what I think of her. What makes you think she'll tell me, then? You're a doctor from the capital, and people in town respect you. She must know of you, must have heard of you. I believe she will confess if you press her. Today, she was seen at the Broken Heart, Stomatin's place. She goes there sometimes. Alright, I'll go pay her a visit. What do you have to trade? Lots of morphine today. Oh, my stuff's in my clock! Oh god, my apathy. No. I laugh about the mania. The apathy slowly taking up and getting rid of my amalgam is genuinely the worst. I can handle health. I cannot handle my limited supply of apathy. Or of amalgam. Okay, now that I've done that.
Migraine. Ah, yes. This is migraine.
I want to use this. Town. Okay. Oh. I forgot about her! Okay. First things first, we're gonna go find a diagnosis for the other guy. And then we're gonna go deal with the kids. Yes, I know it was quiet in Thanatica, but you're not there anymore, darling. Alright. Back through this run. You know, it'd be really funny. Is if you could jump, but you can only jump with high mania. Oh yeah, I wanted to do something real quick. Okay. Let's go talk to the thug again. My phone died. What the heck? Alright, I'm gonna zip through this real quick. Just since we've already done him before. We'll take a bit more time, I guess. When we actually get to talking to him about it. Alright, so... Oh, nice, it still kept all of them marked. I come and ask if you could update the Minecraft server when you're done streaming. I will have to do it tomorrow, because I get off stream, and then I go to bed. So that way I can sleep for work, and then I will be up for work from 6 to 2. And then from there, I should have some time to at least look into it. No, yeah, you're good. But yeah, I can look into it after work as long as nothing else pops up. You won't cure me no matter what. This is a job for a wise woman. Why don't you talk to me so I can pass it on to the wise woman? Why beat around the bush? Everyone knows he's an evil one. He's a dodger, I tell you. What if it was through honest work? You a tame one, Stitcher. Real dewy like. But folks tell the truth about the guy. If you met with Pockface, you decided to rob him. Starting to rot alive too. You have a fever? Droplet spread. Okay, let's... I swear I already examined him. Oh, bruises and quite fresh from the looks of them. On one hand, not surprising at all. On the other hand, maybe it's a symptom. I don't think we saw those last time, because I'd kind of pushed him along. I mean, unless he got them from the fight. So many bruises, bandits light his heart. So all signs of disease. Excessive thinness. Okay, so we are having... Yes, hematomas just makes that worse. Okay. And dystrophy, which we did get. Alright. And chest. Unhealthy pallor. Okay. But it's not this. But it's not this. Okay. So let's talk to him again, I guess. Need you to answer some questions. Why are you so pale? Finding someone like me. Heard the curses stick stronger to pale people, some doctor you are. Sun's always flip me the bird, so pallor is not something we should consider. I do appreciate that. Oh, there it is. That that the game is very consistent with if they say something has been there a while, it's just been there a while, and it's not relevant. Where do the bruises come from? What kind of question is that? I was probably in some kind of dust up. Let me take a closer look. Does it hurt? The blood in the cavity is already clotted. You have strong blood vessels. Okay, so are we not supposed to account for the hematomas? You said some dust up. So he's unsure on when, so we will keep them. Okay, so the red eyes is still a thing. Your ribs are poking out. Examining patients, my job. Okay, so visit Pockface. Ooh, for me? Not for me. Sadness. Okay, so here, then here, then here, maybe? That might be our best bet. I don't like that it's kind of ambiguous which zone these are in. Oh. It is really nice not having to worry about the shop knock. Okay. There should be a water thing right here that I can hit to piss him off a little bit.
I could use some quiet.
Oh, okay. Alright. It's unexpected. Pillows on the walls. Children building a pillow fort? Okay. Oh, that's not good. Blood on the sheets. Bloodied rags in the trash. Not so much, but hardly enough for a simple scratch. More than just blood. And here's the medicine itself. Can't read this language. Bloody bandages in the trash. Reference book, medicine. Padded walls. Are not one's head. Jokes aside, but it's actually reliable protection from impacts. Perhaps Pockface similarly dreamed of pillow forts since childhood. Sound insulation? Protection from impacts or sound insulation. Impacts. Even in the corridor there are pillows. They covered the corners. He's not getting open fractures in the walls. Vulnerable skin, any impact threatens erosion. Not contagious or rare disease. But he's had it long enough to receive. We're gonna go like that. Hey there, bud. Get out. I'll curse all of you, scum. Don't you dare touch anything. It's cursed too. Where's my whistle when I need it? No need for the whistle. I'm not a robber. I'm Dr. Denkovsky. I have some questions for you. You can sort out all the questions with the investigator. You'll be the one answering. Who died and gave doctors permission to snoop around all the people's houses willy-nilly? Get out. I'm telling you. It was House. The cushioning. Is this your way of protecting yourself from bumping into things? Well, so you do have some skills. Could it be that you really are a doctor? I am, and I'm absolutely certain you have epidermolysis bullosa, a rare disease that affects the skin. Any little bump, unnoticeable to an ordinary person, leads to open sores in your case. Also known as the butterfly skin disease. Hats off to you for diagnosing me without a single examination or test. So you're not here to rob me or gawk at a sorcerer covered in sores. What did bring you here? The man who tried to rob you was admitted to my hospital. He claims you did some witchcraft on him. I came here to test a hypothesis. That one. I spooked him so badly he almost dropped his revolver. He grabbed my paperweight along with the gilded pillbox and jumped out the window. So a scoundrel right. I'll make him think twice before robbing honest people. You're saying he's at death's door? Not yet, but he's contracted something and believes you put a curse on him. A curse? Well, of course, you know. I live as a recluse and don't go outside for obvious reasons. My illness has tormented me since birth. My father left me several shops when he died. They're managed by hired staff. But the people in this town are superstitious. I've noticed that. People won't shake hands with someone like me, and on a bad day they might even bring out their pitchforks because they're arrogant, ignorant, and uneducated. Take my appearance, combine it with successful trade and some wealth, and there you have it. Pockface is now the town's demon worshipper. Poor deal, in all honesty. Take a good look at me. My house would be bursting with gold in exchange for such an affliction. Diamonds should be spilling out from every crack, but my profits are nothing out of the norm. If I were you, I would have gone mad and started casting curses for real. I'm so tired of all the gossip, the rumors, and the constant attempts to hurt me. And when that scoundrel broke into my house, I decided to play along. It worked, didn't it? But I know for a fact your illness isn't contagious. It's a hereditary condition. So what's wrong with Burdock, then? Good luck with your research, Dr. Denkovsky. If that's all, I'll kindly ask you to leave. It's time for me to change my dressing again. I'll have to apply the ointment. I have to apply the ointment every few hours. Take care. Oh, does this go out to the still water now? Okay, that's kind of cool. Kick!
Never alone. Things everywhere.
Oh god, I have to go through there. Okay. God, I really don't like going through this district. Even when it's not infected, it's just not fun. It's too windy. I always end up getting turned around in this game, and I don't know why. Usually I'm pretty good with my sense of direction.
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant.
Nearly out. God damn it. Okay. God, let me out. Okay. Oh no, it should be like right here. Ah, there we are. All right. I do gotta say, I love the cow designs in this. Oh, wait. Is this the place? I'm gonna go with a yes. Okay, so they're not living in the best conditions. Everyone's coughing, as if I never left the hospital. Okay, so everyone's passing around a cough. Should I add that? Dystrophy, red eyes, hematomas. Is my headache too much? Let's undo that one. Let's talk. Burdock's chief, you lost the antiques are in the other warehouse. Please pardon the intrusion, I'm looking for someone. Well, no one here wants people looking for them. Scram while you're still in one piece. I'm here about Burdock. I know he's one of your people. Who's asking? Dr. Daniel Denkovsky. Burdock is my patient. Yeah, we've heard of you. So what brings you here, Dr. Daniel Denkovsky? That tough customer Burdock tried to rob a local shopkeeper. Do you know anything about that? Tough customer? He's just a petty punk. All talk and no action. And that robbery made him completely useless. Because of the so-called curse? What's there to curse? He's been worthless since day one. Jesus, okay. Can you go into a bit more detail? Pocketface gave him such a scare that he outright stopped eating. It's been days now. All he does is drink water and shake, the useless schmuck. So he lost his appetite. It's always been like that, bolting at the first sight of trouble. Might be tough, but when something spooks him, he turns pale as fresh winter snow and spends a week jumping his own shadow. So this is all par for the course from your perspective. Yes, and when Potface told him that lie about witchcraft, Burdock stopped sleeping altogether. So scared of the curse, he just lies there and whimpers. So Burdock only told me a half-truth. You say he couldn't sleep and was crying? Like some stupid broad. All my boys make fun of him now. They call him Mr. Bird, Miss Bird, and paw at him as a joke. At one point he couldn't take it anymore and even snapped at me, tried to start a fight. Well, I helped him cool off real quick and he spent the whole evening licking his wounds. Did you hurt him bad? Oh, I can see why he wasn't keen on talking to me about his examination. He acts like he's a big deal, but then falls short. Shouldn't get cocky if he doesn't want to catch it in the neck. Thank you, you've been a great help. One last question. Are any of your other men sick? Don't be getting your hopes up, friend. Burdock's the only weakling in my crew. The rest of the guys are tough as nails. They don't bend, they don't break. Everyone's fit for duty over here. Anyone who tries anything has no shot. My interest is purely medical. You stick your interest right back in your medicine. Let's grab before I get the urge to show you how healthy my boys are. Watch your people. Burdock has the sand plague. Alright. So Burdock was lying, and the doctor, or the Useless thing, piece of nonsense from distant temp dumps. I truly have absolutely no use for it. Everyone else seems to have a cough, so we'll put that on. The crying was a thing. Hematomas were probably from the beating. Fever is probably definitely still a thing. Dystrophy, I don't know. I want to unmark that one. Everyone else was coughing. Red eyes. There was the lack of sleep. But that could have just been from being spooked. Which could also be the red eyes. Which could be consumption, okay. With low living standards, okay. Simple bandit life. They eat nothing but canned food. Eager diet, no vegetables, no greens. Did Bardock simply get food poisoning from expired cans? Everyone's coughing. Like orphans in an orphanage, crowded, constant contact, perfect environment for spreading infection, sleep in one room like soldiers in the barracks. Someone was evicted from the common beds as punishment due to low status or perhaps due to vomiting fits. Smells like vomit, wiped up some filth, definitely poisoning, as I thought. There's a reason for sleeping on a separate bunk. Okay. Should we add that? Because that could be... That does get rid of... Or nausea and vomiting. Characteristics only for tropical inhabitants, i.e. those in hot, humid climates. Pilgrims, traders, travelers. Okay, we actually did get a kind of spooky one. I think I'm willing to call it consumption. I do want to do some testing just to make sure. I have the reagent, why not use it? So. Oh, is there anything I can kick? Yeah, we'll kick it real quick. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, we're doing really good time-wise. Oh, that's all the way around. There we go.
Boiling, cracking, screeching.
Oh, there we go. That's a good spot.
Living.
Let's get a little warm. Okay, that should be enough. Yeah, let's head back. I think I'd rather head back than go talk to the kids. Or go talk about those kids. Oh, okay. Oh, again. Then something like this, and then out this way. Yes, good. Okay. A chain. Staff only. The rest must use the main door. Oh, okay. There's another mirror over there if I needed it. Okay. Let's talk, bud. I met with Pockface. I'll give you some good news, Stitcher. How do we lift the curse? You need to give up crime and start living a little honest life, then the curse will lift. That's what he said. Well, I'll be. Sure he's not pulling my leg? What am I supposed to do then? Maybe start rolling crates? Curse is one thing, but we still need to diagnose you. Am I imagining it, or do you have a cough? Well, your damn hospital reeks all over. Anyone would start coughing. What kind of concoctions are you brewing here? Burdock, I can tell you're hiding something. That's a shame, because I'm a doctor, not an investigator. But you'll have to play the investigator. But I'll have to play the investigator and visit Pockface and... Okay. Any questions? Okay. Alright. So, consumption, which I can test by... What was our other one? Mimic vasculopathy, I think. Test its skin. Yeah, we'll just do skin, heart, and lungs because we've got it. Take some samples. Skin, heart, lungs. Because we've got the reagent to do so, and we can't take it into tomorrow. So skin. There we go. Skin is healthy. Okay, so I'm really glad that we tested this. Lungs are infected. I have to hit, like, specifically the top right of this. This one's weird. Okay, so skin was Good. Heart and lungs had stuff. Okay. Heart, lungs, with skin being good. Should be. So it's not consumption. Can't be consumption. Maybe not dystrophy? Guess with this one we could count the pallor back in. Which is skin, heart, lungs. Transmitted by direct contact. I wish I had more to break it up. Nausea and vomiting, which this one does not have. Maybe influenza, which does not. Or this one also shows up the same way. Okay. Fever, skin is safe. And he did mention a headache, if I remember correctly. Let's give it a shot. Okay, let's go check on those kids. Let's go this way. Ooh.
You're too high strung.
Just get less high strung then, bud. So it's 36 minutes to go this way, or I can go this way and take 39 and deal with a rioting district, which is a lot easier for me to deal with.
Doctor, брат, не убивай.
Okay, and then there. Okay. There we go. Then gotta go through a door somewhere over there. There should be a fire out front. Somewhere like here? No, no, no. Okay. I don't remember how to get in here. It's right here.
I'd rather not hear this.
Did you guys know that he doesn't like the sound of fire? Okay. Oh, now the girl wants to talk. Okay. Hannah in jail. Nasty rumors circulate about this highly unpleasant woman. Either she's killed someone or she's stolen children. I've only heard in passing, though. This town seems to be a refuge for dozens of people who wish to disappear off the face of the earth.
Shall it rain? Shall it snow? Don't ask again. I don't know.
What do you want? Don't touch me. I said don't touch me. Easy. I have no intention of touching you. I just want to talk. Then take a step back and keep your hands where I can see them. There's a rumor around town that children have gone missing in the hindquarters. Perhaps you may have heard about it? Who are you anyway? A journalist or something? Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine. Pleased to meet you. Step away from me, will you, Bachelor of Medicine? Barging into the pub like that and immediately pestering me? Do you at least have any candy on you? Or should I be worried? Only a few days ago these kids were out playing and now they're disappeared. Their neighbors are very worried. Been asked to find out what happened. What does that have to do with me? Am I chief of child supervision now? You know why I'm asking you specifically. Word is that you kidnap children, that you're involved with some sinister gang. There are plenty of rumors about you too. What, are you surprised? I didn't recognize you at first, but you're that doctor from the capital they put in charge of the fighting the sand pest. You're also an opium addict and a tyrant, a man who issues decrees to burn down houses, who withhold bodies from mourning relatives, and who snatches healthy people off the streets for your experiments. I had no idea I was so popular. Do you understand that some rumors are nothing but lies? No, they aren't. Exaggerations, perhaps, but not lies, which is why I find it so curious that wherever you go, children go missing. Well, I had this stint with a traveling circus. I was a gymnast and a barker, and there were some children who performed with us, yes. And maybe some of them started off in the audience. Maybe some of them never went home afterwards. It did happen, but it was a long time ago. Suppose a lumberjack hangs up his axe one day. Then years later, a tree falls in the forest. Surely you wouldn't say it fell because the lumberjack was swinging his axe around in his past life, would you? You were seen in a playground in the hindquarters yesterday, talking to the missing children. That was the last time anyone saw them. No, I wasn't talking to them. I was yelling at them. All their noise was giving me a hellish headache, so I told them to go play somewhere else. Besides, I couldn't have even kidnapped them if I wanted to. Have you seen those nasty little urchins? I wouldn't touch one of them with a tight rope walker's pole. Disgusting. So you asked them to leave. Did you send them towards a specific place? Yes, I told them to go to hell. Feel free to look for them there. I thought they got the point and left, but I woke up this morning to the sound of creaking, swinging, and children laughing. Again. So here I am, because there's no kids running around inside the pub. Wait, you saw the children this morning? No, I heard them. Like I said, I can bear listening to that awful swing and creak again, so I said screw it and came here. A place in town the little rats can't scurry into. They all get away with anything they want at this point. Even their own parents walk on eggshells around them. And you're gonna run away? Run away? No, I can't be bothered to. Use quartz lamps to disinfect public space. Okay, how did I learn that? Okay, so we have to... Of her house? That's not her house, that's Isidore's. Ooh, my test results should be back.
The town dribbles.
Sounds like there's a plane flying low overhead. Okay, basically just straight up here and then right at the end. There's a clothes shop here, but I can't go into it. Much to my sadness. I actually do kind of miss the economy in the original Pathologic. Just like, yeah, bartering was a thing,
As if
but you
they
also
were
had,
animated.
you know, standard money. Oh,
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch, smooth as bone, leave it alone.
but like there's a really great rug pull on day 2 when it comes to the money, and it's just the original was really good, even if it was kind of a pain. But also, I definitely feel like that was the point. One moment, my girlfriend's asking me for a song that she heard last night from my playlist, and I have to remember which one it was. There we go. Do you know, kicked out from where? By whom? From the hideout. We were playing hide and seek, and Sticky kicked me out. He said I was peeking, but I wasn't. Do you want me to speak to him? Tell me where Sticky is, and I'll go right away and tell him you weren't peeking. I can't tell you, Bear said. A hideout. Everyone knows about us in a hideout anymore. It's alright. You can tell me Bear and I are friends. How do I know you're you? Is there a way to check? Tell me a story. A fairy story. Bear says good people tell good stories. And I don't know any stories because it's got no heart. Fine, a fairy story it is. Any special requests? 3 days ago, you listened to a hazelnut, started telling a story, and never finished it. That wasn't fair. Bear says stopping a story halfway through is a dastardly thing to do. Can you remind me what story I was telling? I want to know what happened to Lilith and Quirky. If you don't tell me, then you're... Once upon a time. In an old town in the steppe, there lived a sister and a brother. Lilith and Quirky, they had 2 friends whose names were... Wayward and Zippy. Yes, exactly. Thank you, little girl. Well, one day, a shaman named Bavai came to town. People gathered in town square, and the shaman Bavai showed him his... skulls. Almost, he showed him his magical moving tattoos. Black skulls clacked their teeth on his chest. Snakes slithered on his skin. From his shoulders to his neck and all around his head, the black bulls gazed on his hairy back. But that wasn't all. Quirky looked closer at the tattoo on the shaman's chest. He saw it was... Quirky's parents. Mom and Dad. Yes, precisely. On his chest, Quirky saw a tattoo of a boy wandering through the desert towards 2 figures. They were his mom and dad. Well, later that night, Lilith and Quirky were sleeping in their hideout. A quiet sound woke Lilith up. She looked over at Quirky, and even though it was dark, she could see tattooed black snakes crawling around his neck. Frightened, Lilith told Quirky to... Lilith took Quirky to some water to wash the snakes off, but... Quirky melted in the water like a lump of sugar. Yes, the tattoos wouldn't come off. One of them crept up onto her palm. Then Quirky broke free, fell into the water, and dissolved in it. Lilith didn't know who to turn to. The town only had one doctor, an incredibly handsome fellow named Snarkovsky. Yep, Snarkskov. The very one. There's a lot to say about him. The most important thing you should know is that he's a good person, definitely not. The dashing doctor examined the magical tattoo on Lilith's palm, shook his head gloomily and clicked his tongue. He said, "Tisk, tisk," which usually didn't bode anyone good. Let's deal with their mom and dad. The doctor told her that the images of mom and dad that Quirky had seen on the shaman's chest had been bait. The shaman, Bavai, had infected Quirky with a terrible sickness, the sickness of remembering and missing your loved ones. He'd done that to lure Quirky out of the hideout and snatch him. Now Quirky was walking through the steppe right to Bavai's giant, shaggy bear paws, so Lilith had to challenge the shaman to an honorable sword fight. No. It's like something from a different story. Our shaman was actually... So fighting with the sword would be completely useless. In order to find Quirky, Lilith had to let tattoos cover her whole body. That hurt a lot. So to make the tattoo grow faster, the great doctor gave her brown twire. Exactly. The doctor gave her a magical herb. Lilith ate it, and suddenly moving tattoos covered her entire body. The map of the steppe appeared on her stomach, and Lilith set off on a journey to find Quirky. She walked through the steppe for a whole year. Yes, she walked around the steppe for a whole year until all of a sudden tattooed footprints began to appear on her skin. The tattoos seemed to run around her body. They were the footprints of jackals. Jackals appeared on the ground as well. And all of a sudden, a whole pack of those ferocious animals surrounded Lilith. They were about to tear Lilith apart when she recognized Quirky. One of them had Quirky's eyes. Yes, precisely. Jackals were about to tear Lilith to pieces when she started singing. And one of the jackals recognized the song. It was the lullaby that Lilith used to sing to Quirky at bedtime. And though he'd been turned into a jackal, Quirky recognized his sister, came closer, nestled up to her, and began to lap at her tears. Together they went off to find Bavai and kick his butt. So Lilith and Quirky hugged and went towards Bavai's lair together. It was only a short walk away, and they went inside. They saw lots of children. Exactly for years, the shaman had been kidnapping them, making them into slaves. He fed on childhood, because he was. And only Lilith could defeat. She had a gun! Right, I don't think you're listening to me. She didn't have any weapons, other than a sharp mind, of course. Boring. Why can't she have a gun? Sharp mind. She knew that a story was what feared the most, so she began to tell him a story of a girl named Murky who played hide and seek with her friends in a hideout. Children in the hideout were in danger. Wow, so now I'm in the story? Yes, indeed. You and I are just characters in a story Lilith is telling, so that she can kill and rescue Quirky. So you tell me where this hideout of yours is. I will, mister. What a wonderful story. I gotta tell it to Sticky right away. Then he'll let me play with everyone. Our hideout is in the factory. The factory looks like a turtle on the map, and our hideout is right below its left flipper. That means it's not far from here. I'm going to go and have a look. I hope your friends are still there. Oh. They've got a circle around it. Oh, why is my mania so high? What did I do?
Every creek.
God damn it, my mania just went up again. That works. Okay. Does it look like a turtle? Oh my god, it does look like a turtle. That's its right flipper. This way. So it's the left flipper. Over here. Haha! Hello there,
Slow
Brock.
and steady wins the race.
You, how did you know where we would be? No one ever comes back here. Tell me, Emshen, have you ever heard the story of the rat catcher of Hamelin? No, who's that? No matter. You haven't heard it, so whatever. Why the hell are you hiding the children? They're searching for them all over town.
Well knows the kitten whose meat it has eaten.
Wow, this hideout must be awesome if they can't find us. True enough, I promised my father I wouldn't abandon the children. His final wish was for them to be protected. Hiding them is the best way to do that. Don't you trust me, M. Shen? It doesn't matter if I trust you. You're wrong. You're a man of substance in this town. They'll listen to you. You understand the concept of I did what I had to, like I always do. The children needed saving, so I saved them. If you're jailed or hanged, you'll hardly be able to save the children. Tough to protect them from a cellar or grave. Have you thought of that? That's why I want you on my side, M. Shen. When the time comes, you can support me. You know I haven't kidnapped the children. Fine, promise. Thanks, physician. Looking for the children, though. If I were you, I'd tell the town that they're fine. You haven't kidnapped them after all. You got a point there. Sticky, go visit the Sabarovs in the road and tell them I haven't eaten you. Aye, sir. Harspec's defense. Okay. Well, we found the kids. So, in that case, it should just be collecting my results and going to whatever that glass shard is. Oh, fuck. I don't want to go through that district. Can I do... Is this... Or... Wait. Because then I'll just go through that little corner. Yeah!
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
No. Why do I have so much mania? Okay. Let's get my results real quick. Hello there, 33. Yeah, let's go! Oh yeah, and I've got a new decree I can sign. I should probably keep training orderlies. Change field for medicine. I don't think I need to do that. Protocol 6. 10 orderlies. Bunch of contagion and unrest. Oh yeah, and I wanted to look at those quartz lamps. Here it is. Oh, I use medicine. It's a lot better than quarantine. And wait, can I trade fuel? 200 fuel for that much medicine. Okay, I see what the play is here. Okay. So training orderlies is definitely get the all right. Exchange for fuel, and then protocol training orderlies. Water filtration. Water filtration does a lot, right? 75 and 80 for 200 versus 80 and 10 for more orderlies. Wait, why does that raise my infection so much? Okay. Okay, so that one actually is better. Okay. Looks like that is our... One more step. All diagnoses were correct. Okay. So he had influenza, if I remember my choices correctly.
Tired of this noise.
There we go. At least saved me a little bit. I think I have until like 2 a.m. if I remember correctly. So let's see what we can get done. There's a person behind their house. Why do I not? Oh, did I never put them back in my hotbar? Yes, there she is. I wish to talk to you about a certain illness. Perhaps you know how one might cure it. Speak of the illness of the past. What exactly are you implying? Maria Kane is ill with the past. The sickness has sunk its teeth into her so deeply that each of us can feel it. You're with her retinue, are you not? I'm one of those who share the Kane's vision for the city's fate. Maria Kane calls us the signs. We are here, and we stand together because we believe in utopia, but in recent days our determination has been poisoned by Simon's death. Maria is ill with the past, and she affects everyone around her with this illness. What then are the symptoms of this curious disease? First and foremost, she's fixated on what cannot be changed. Maria cannot accept that Simon was an ordinary man and he died an ordinary death. Certain that he was ordinary. He was truly great and never dared diminish his achievements. Okay, we did talk to her before. Why did you decide it was Simon's body? Very well, show me the grave and I'll consider what I can do. Okay, so I have to go to the graveyard. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to do this, but if I know the steps... Oh, it's rioting now. Oh, because I changed it. So let's do... Yeah, let's do that. Because then I'll just get to go through the easy district. Hashtag my easy district. Alright, let's talk. What is this? Come on. It's not the best about this, huh? Oh, of course. I looked at it, now I can't look at it anymore. Okay, let's go talk to the girl. it not? Is it just gonna let me look at it again? Okay. They bury people with their belongings. Some kind of paganism. The disease spares no one. Does anyone die of anything but the sand pest now? Then this should be Isidore. Isidore has found peace. It's a strange feeling. It's more than just a grave. Their ritual or joke whose idea was this doesn't look like a body.
There's nothing
Hi.
wrong with... Actually, there's nothing wrong with anything. At all.
Enough, stop it, that's enough. Stop tormenting the earth. Stop disturbing the dead. I hear weeping underground. They are howling, begging you to leave. Stop making up things. The dead don't ask for anything. They are silent. Why are you lying? Not to me, to yourself. Why do you torment the dead? Why? I can tell you. I was told that on the day Simon died, a body was buried here by people working for the Canes. I was trying to find out whose body was that. I remember them. They said it was just a vagrant, froze to death on the street, fell asleep, and never woke up. If he was just an ordinary vagrant, why bury him in secret under the cover of darkness? No one buried him in secret. What are you talking about? When a person has no home, they have no grand funeral either. That is all. There are rumors it could have been Simon's body. I'm certain it wasn't, but still, the coincidence is strange. Why would the Keens want this? You spoke to Maria's friend, one of Maria's friends, didn't you? One of them came here, tried to touch the graves. Couldn't even tell the fresh ones from the old ones. I told her to leave. Maria's friends don't respect death. They think small people and great people die differently. Do you believe them? I know the witness was mistaken. Simon could not have been in this grave. I was interested in who actually was. Did you get what you wanted? The dead are tired of you. Go now, quickly, so I can calm them and wash the graves with fire. Grace, wait, you said the Cane people buried a vagrant. Let's say I did believe that, but the grave is empty. How is that possible? Did I dig up the wrong one? It's the right grave. It's just that, despite what you think, death is not the enemy. Is it really so bad that a frozen vagrant whose body terribly suffered in life was freed of that body? Became something that cannot suffer. If I did not know the truth about the body, I would probably end up thinking that it really was his grave, the grave of Simon, forever slipping out of my grasp.
Do you want me to sing you a lullaby?
Oh. Okay, I think we've finally done everything for day 6. And I do mean everything. So, yeah, it has nothing saying that there's more points of interest. I'm gonna go see what this trader has. And it might be time to move on from day 6. I do want to try and go back to day 2 to test a hypothesis. Don't you fucking dare.
Иди сюда. Только
I will.
не убивай. Мало мы вас вешали.
Should be right here.
Только не убивай.
Smart.
Мало мы вас вешали.
Okay, what do you have? Gimme. Okay. I guess we'll do this. Okay. Now we need to get the fuck out of here. Go out the gate to my left, turn, run.
Нет патронов. Не бойся, не бойся.
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
Какими мало мы вас вешали.
Smart. Okay. Now, back home. Luckily, I think I just have the one thing I want to test on day 2. And then we will probably go ahead and call it for tonight. Nope, don't you fucking dare.
Не убивай.
And it should just automatically path me through this. Yep. Wish I knew what I could do with the locked door. Number 33! Oh, okay, so that's where it would be if... Okay, break that, because I do need more.
Staring at me through the looking glass.
Now, I can't loot. But I do want to go back to day 2. Simon's study. I need to look for anything on the map about it. God, there's so fucking much that happened this day. They call me their friend. Where do those connect? Right there. That connects here. So if I get rid of this one, canceling some key events will have a considerable impact on the future. Be prepared to face the outcomes of your decision. What is that day? Is that day 6? That is day 6. Well, let's go day 2 and let's reset this one. Oh, okay, so it's telling me where it's going to cause problems. Okay. Yes. The day in which the bachelor disturbs the earth twice. Luckily, we're really only doing one thing today, I'm sure. Oh, hey. Eve, I need to talk to you. Oh, you spoke first. Usually you just approach me and wait for something. I can't talk about this with anyone, but I think I'm actually seeing the Shobnock. The Shobnock? In the affected districts, I keep seeing the figure of a woman. Though I'm not sure it is a woman. She's incomplete, broken, with legs made of bone. She digs her nails in the earth. They rip free as bones, too. There, I said it. During the last outbreak, clouds shaped like angels flew over the town. I thought they were angels of death. This line right here is really interesting, because in the first game, as the plague progresses, you'll start with plague clouds, which just start as like vague gray blobs, like gaseous blobs with sometimes faces that you can make out in them, and they slowly evolve into, they literally look like angels. like robed gray angels. Eva, you don't understand. I'm actually seeing her, not figuratively. I've lost my mind. The only qualified doctor in town, and the only, well, never mind. But Bachelor Dankovsky, a pathetic madman. Why do you think you conjured up such an image? You answer, and it feels like you could have said something else. For some reason, I'm hoping you'd know for sure. If the Shabnak actually exists or not.
It wasn't me. Don't look at me like that.
Yes. I think you're asking the wrong question. It's as if you're bothered by what exists and what doesn't. Or by what others think. The only thing that matters is you. The world will become what you see it as. Just observe, and it will bend or break. I don't like that. I don't want to be the center of the universe. Learning about the world as it is enriches me. Well, that's a shame. A person can't transcend their humanity if they fear equating themselves to the entire world. It's not my opinion, of course. That's Simon's. Egocentric philosophy. And I gained some amalgam back for that. I wonder if I'm gonna have to go back to day 4. Oh, there's a lot of traders out today. Oop.
As if things are animated.
There's another mirror there.
This is it.
Okay, let's talk.
Sow an act and you reap a habit. Sow a habit and you reap a character. Sow a character and you reap a destiny.
We're just gonna speed through this because I have done this before. I love this conversation. Like, we've already done it when I went back and when I did my first run of day 2, so I'm just going through it real quick. But man, it's so good. I need to hit this little water thing if I haven't already. Okay, so there. Why can't I talk to you? Are you talking to the cathedral? Of course I am. Who else would I talk to? But it's of no use now. No use at all. The cathedral doors are like eyelids. Let's close them to mourn Simon. They're not letting anyone in until it's done grieving. Calamity, I don't know what to do. Time, where do we get it now? You're asking the cathedral for time? Oh. Oh, wait, I think I've done a similar conversation. Oh, you're a newcomer, aren't you? Well, I see why you're all in the dark then. It crafts time, our cathedral. Why else would I ask for it? Won't give anything besides time. So why are you asking for time? Huh? Can there ever be too much time? Since I began asking, the day's becoming longer and longer. I have 32 hours already in my personal day. Actually, I could use some unaccounted time myself. Oh, it does come in handy. It really does. I've got 5 kids, you know. To manage it all, you need to slap on 40 more hours in a day at least. I've got 32 now, and I still have to rush around all the time. If the cathedral suddenly answers, please put in a good word for me, too. Okay, we're here. It's locked again. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I just looked it up. You have to match the short hand with the long hand. So for example, it has to be 9 o'clock, and it's on the second day. Which makes so much sense. Like, I actually, I wish I had figured that out earlier. So I do feel a little dumb now. We're gonna go play the piano a little bit and then skip time. But yeah, I don't think I was starting to get there on the it might need to be at a specific time, but I don't think I would have come to that conclusion on that time.
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant.
Because especially with how many hands there are on it, I don't think I would have. I am glad that I just looked that up. So I feel like it would have just ended up cheap. Me coming back, me basically standing there trying to open it time and time again. Okay, I need... So 9 would be 21. So let's set it like there. And now we need to make our way back.
I could use some quiet.
Okay, it's still locked. So let's hang out for a moment. Yeah, we'll probably finish this and call it a day. And then next time we will have... Do I need to go back to day 4? Looks like I might need to go back to day 4. Or was it day 5? Or 6, I mean. Wait, this was one of the days I tried to go back. Okay. That's what that was all about. So we could probably... Yeah. I mean, I usually go a little later. Usually about another hour. But I'd rather stop at a good endpoint than try and hit an arbitrary barrier. And starting day 7, I feel like is going to be a good one. Plus then I can just start getting the VOD uploaded right away. Okay. Let's try heading in now. Still locked? Okay. I'm gonna head back out. Cause just in case it's like a loading gate thing. How close do I have to be? Okay, we're actually just gonna wait. We got it. Absence. I've gone inside the study. It's completely empty, despite Grigori's assurances the crime scene was untouched. What the hell? No Simon, no traces of terrible crime. Empty. What am I doing here? Not today? Something's not right here. Oh. Entry is only possible at a designated time. Does the mechanism lock the study at specific hours, but on which days? Hasn't burned a millimeter in 5 minutes. The only personal item. Is it just a cigar after all? Single clock? Do the papers have anything? No? Hey, you. Ah, you win this time. Told you Khan wasn't in there. What on earth are you kids doing here? Looking for Khan. He should be on Earth somewhere. That's so much ground to cover. Did you kidnap him? Confess. I didn't kidnap anyone. That's what every kidnapper says. He disappeared somewhere. We're here to find him. He looked under every bed and in every drawer, but he's nowhere to be found. We were in the study. You were in the study just now. Did you happen to see him in there? Khan is in the warehouse. Is locked in a dog cage, gnawing on a bone. It's odd that you weren't informed. Khan is something, isn't he? That's what you saw in the study, right? Where is he really? I saw nothing of the sort. In fact, I barely saw anything in the study. But I was present for his negotiations with the Stolen Halves in their fortress. Ah, how did the negotiations go? Wait for the rescued captive to come running back. I'll tell you all the details.
One got a nod, one got a wink, the third one gets the hint already.
Look who's here, a rare guest indeed, dressed to the nines, straight from the capital, with his high society manners. You're a theatrical streak, Bachelor. I like that about you. You make an entrance like you're stepping into the spotlight on a stage. Where's the owner of this I prefer the picture show myself, actually. Giving up on living people for the flat and silent? I didn't expect that from you. I've seen a film where people go to the moon. The moon had a human face. That's the pictures for you. No substance, just smoke in your eyes. Fine, until you scratch them out. Would you really give up the tragedy of Oedipus for a moon with a human face? Who says I'm giving it up? Must theater compete with pictures? They can very much coexist. You're playing around, Denkovsky. I can see a hint of a smile there, tucked in the corner of your mouth. Why have you come to the Crucible, Mark? I should be asking you that. Why have you come to the Crucible, Denkovsky? To express my condolences for the late Simon's family. Why else? The Crucible is unpleasantly crowded today, like a playhouse during intermission. People sauntering in wearing garments from the capital, their faces cramped with a nervous tic, making polite inquiries about Simon. What do you mean, people? Is there more wordplay, or is there someone here before me? Haven't you met her? What an astonishing non-meeting. Were I not a straight stage director, I'd think it's staged. Not at all a coincidence. Is this the girl from the capital that we've heard about? Wait, who's her? A woman wearing a garment from the capital with a cold, anemic face. She was here just before you. What did she say? Nothing. We didn't talk. I just watched her walk by in the corridor. That's it. Why would I speak to her? When she passed, I felt a wave of arrogance wash over me. Arrogance and menace. Have you seen that woman before? Never, and I hope to never see her again. She made my hands cold. She's only just left. I've got a chance to catch her outside. Wait a moment. So Mr. Mark here, Mark Immortel, has shown in the past that he can see the changes in the timelines, basically, is the best way to put it. The different shows being put on, Pathologic 1, 2, and 3. So, there is now a new character on the board, is what I'm understanding. There's somebody who he's never seen before, who is interacting with the play. Oh, I fucking love this game, guys. Every time something like this pops up, and it just goes... and it just beats you over the head with, there is something going on, and you don't know yet, but it's giving you these pieces to figure out. It's amazing. I love it. If she only just left, I have a chance to catch her outside. Anybody else? Victor doesn't need a clock to know the time, but what does he need clocks for? Ah! Hi! Daughter of Victor Kane, future Scarlet Mistress.
And worst of all, a coward. Always been a coward. Oh, I hate it.
Wait, and in you spoke with the liars of this house. Tell me, are you part of their conspiracy? Are they leading you around by the nose? Liars, I spoke to your family. Precisely. Please note, I'm not calling them scoundrels. My father, uncle, brother, they were all men of honor. But an inventive mind can build magnificent palaces of intellect on a foundation of sand, a common sin of inventors and eccentrics. All my relatives are undeniably intelligent, but they lack the spark of insight, so they draw false connections. Ergo, they lie. And what did they lie to me about? In a word, they say Uncle Simon is dead. I beg your pardon? Simon is alive. What I'd like to know is, are you helping them hide it, or are you being deceived like the rest? Why do you say that? You just left his focus. Surely you sensed it, that diagonal inverse space. I haven't visited it often, but enough to know. My family claims that's where Simon died. But is death even possible in such a place? The place did give me a peculiar feeling, like a buzzing on the back of my mind, so to speak. It's hardly a panacea for death. By the way, do you know who's in there before me? I found a cigarette burning on the desk. No one can enter that place. The fact that you, someone without Cain blood, managed it is a small miracle in and of itself. Mark Immortal mentioned seeing a woman. Have you seen her? Please focus, Daniel. I'm trying to talk to you about something important. As am I. What could be more important than the circumstances of Simon's death? Mysterious people with a vested interest in them? I told you Simon is alive. My father claims Simon died the night before your arrival, but I saw you with him yesterday morning. Oh my god. Okay, so we can't go back and play day one at this point, which would be the yesterday she's referring to. We can't. So is it we gain some sort of mastery over what's going on and then we can? Where was that? Come now, and Daniel, I know your secret. I saw you talking with Simon beneath the polyhedron yesterday morning. I don't know what you spoke of. I have no right to pry into Uncle's secrets, and I won't torture you with breaking a vow. But the lie of his death sows confusion. It chokes the townsfolk with black despair. Please stop spreading it. I swear, the longer I play this game, the more I love it. If I met Simon, I'd definitely remember it. That is exactly my point. I could be wrong, but I don't think that happened. I don't think I've met Simon Cain. Yes, your eyes tell me that you believe your own words. You're not a part of the conspiracy. The lie has ensnared you two. Break free of it. People need Simon. I need him. And I believe that you do too. Simon is alive, that changes everything. Wait, Simon's death is inevitable. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I saw it in a dream. That Simon had died or will die, and medicine will be made from his body. So you're a prophet now. How curious. Funny even in its own way. No death is predetermined or inevitable. You of all people should know that. Fair enough. But what would you have me do? How am I supposed to find him? Don't listen to lies. Don't lose faith. That's the key. I don't know where Simon is. Sometimes I feel his gaze on me when I walk down the street. But when I turn around, no one's there. Other times I'm convinced a stranger's footsteps belong to him. There are times I fancy him a shapeshifter, that he can become anyone. Don't lose faith. You're the one sowing confusion now, Maria. Another thing. Don't return to my father or uncle and try to catch them in the lie. You'll never outmaneuver their rhetoric, and the attempt will cost you their trust. They won't give you a straight answer, and you must pave your own way. And Daniel, if anyone can manage it, it's you. I'm certain of that. I always pave my own way, Maria. I like how there was the comment about why can't anyone speak the truth. But chances are she's one of the few who is. Oh, I guess I could have just turned around and went to that clock. Temporary dead end. It's clear I'm missing something, but today I won't solve the study's mystery. Getting inside is a huge success already. Okay. So now, we're going to go queue up to go to day 7. would lose health every day if it let me save my apathy. Or my amalgam.
Quiet.
So, we'll go ahead and queue up day 7. And we will see what day 7 brings to us. As for right now, we'll go ahead and send out a raid. Monday, we will be back with more Monster Hunter. Wednesday should still be more Fallout 76. Oh, hey, we raided this person last week. So, and at very least they seemed fun. So we'll go ahead and send it back out. They are currently playing Look Outside. But yeah, I've been loving this game. I cannot wait for more. Is this not... Horror Hog and I figured out last time that apparently my raid box breaks. Just something about Firefox, I guess. But it does get fixed if a message is sent. So I tried sending my own message. It didn't. But yeah, we will get into day 7. Apparently Katerina Soborov's already supposed to be dead. And I don't remember why. Oh. Oh, fuck. I can't leave. Fuck. Nah, it didn't. Well, I might have to go through this conversation and write some stuff down. Or I can save it on the VOD. We'll do that. I was not expecting to have another conversation right away. But I will put it in the VOD if anybody wants it. And I will give a quick breakdown of this conversation next time. Here, one moment. Okay. Alright. It's all very monotonous, isn't it? Boring. You move it on to a new day and the inspector dumps more accusations on you. Tick-tock. It's always talk after tick. No variation, like a hand on a clock. Length of each step known in advance. Yesterday, before we talked about the 6 days, Seraphima came here. The cuckoo's popped out of its clock to ask how much longer you have left to live. Seraphima is not a cuckoo. She's more of an early bird that gets the worm. Your inspector has a dreadful mess in his papers, doesn't he? Constantly forgetting what's happening on which day, accusing you of things that never happened in the first place. It's painful to watch. His papers are no more of a mess than my head is. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars. I'll come back from a smoke break soon and start questioning you about the Inquisition, and the mess will get even bigger. On the 7th day, an inquisitor arrived in the town. Someone meant to cut through the tangled knots of intrigues and mistakes. That much is true. My point is, the prosecutor His work lacks finesse. He's burying you under false leads, so you'll drown in them. Agree to any old nonsense. By correcting him, you're only sinking deeper. Just try nodding along whenever he says something stupid. Talk himself into a dead end, and that'll be it. Wait a minute, the Inquisitor doesn't really know what events unfolded on the 7th day concerning the Inquisitor, and it seems like you don't want me to tell him the truth either. I'm just offering you some advice. Or do you want to plan the rest of your life cooped up in here, walking in circles? Death doesn't exist. I'm more certain of it right now than I've ever been before. If you're going to talk about the Inquisitor, focus on the grand scene of the town's town elite's trials, on the well-deserved executions on the gallows, on the intellectual debates, in short, on the decisions, without any extraneous details. I know what happened after. Those extraneous details are the most important part. VOD watchers get a special little bit at the end. Woo! And we will go and start the day. The Inquisitor's role will prove more modest than he expects. Begin the 7th day. Alright, and we'll go and call it there. Bye!